Hey y'all, it's Brody, and today I'm here to talk about books that I hate. If you're not aware, I'm starting a new thing on my channel where once a month I let my Twitter followers pick a video for me to upload that will be extra in addition to the stuff that you're already getting. So if the month has 4 weeks, then you'll get 5 videos. If the month has 5 weeks, you'll get 6 videos. So if you want to join in and have a say on the shit that I put on the channel, make sure you go follow my Twitter. I'll link it in the downstairs. The video that my Twitter followers voted on was me saying positive things about books that I hate. These are going to be books that got either 1 or 2 stars that I still found some redeeming qualities in. So, yeah. I have 5 books I'm going to talk about today, so let's just jump on into it. The first book is Jaws by Peter Benchley. I read this last year, so summer of 2019 for the Bookie Trials readathon. I love the movie. I hated the book. But we're not going to talk about the things that I hated in the book. I do have a book versus movie video coming out on this soon, hopefully, so keep an eye out for that for more in-depth thoughts. But something that I really liked about Jaws, which you're not aware, is about a great white shark terrorizing this tiny beachside town. With Jaws, I like the shark POVs. So there are some chapters in here that are from the perspective of the shark, and I thought it was very interesting to get inside this creature's mind. I thought best done thing in the book. I thought that Benchley did a very good job with that, showing that the shark isn't just a killer shark. It's not just out to murder people and terrorize the town. It's just gotta eat. It's just gotta get food. And I thought it was really interesting. Whereas the movie portrayed the shark to be something more intelligent, it's specifically targeting these people and trying to go after these people. The shark in the book's just hey, I gotta eat. The next book I do not have a physical copy of, but that is going to be Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I had hauled this a couple months ago back in BookNet Fest. I gave it to my friend Kav for their birthday. I will link their channel down below, so go check them out. I've been very vocal on Twitter about how I think this book was way too overhyped and I did not like it. But I think that one thing it did well was one of the side plots. So, in the band, The Six, there is a keyboard player, I believe, and her name is Karen. And after she hooks up with another member of the band, she gets pregnant, and she decides, this is something I want to do. I don't want to have a kid. I'm going to have an abortion. Then the book also deals with, the fallout of that. So, the guy that she hooked up with being mad and not wanting to speak to her after she has the abortion because he didn't get a say in it, and her being this is my body, this is my choice. I thought that was very well done. Where the book was, it had alcoholism and drug use and cheating and all of this stuff. I thought it was a good idea to put something like this in there to show, there are other things that go into people's lives besides sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I loved that part of the book. That's what gave the book 2 stars. That's what bumped it up from being a 1 star, was the inclusion of Karen and the subplot with her, abortion. So yeah. The next book I'm going to talk about today is The Babysitters Coven by Kate Williams. The book follows a 17-year-old girl who's a babysitter, and then she finds out that there's a secret society of babysitters who have to fight demons and stuff. It's Buffy the Vampire Slayer sort of inspired, but the Babysitters Club. I want to say that I thought that this book was very fun. It wasn't good, but it was very fun and lighthearted. I did not like the book. I did not like reading it, but I had fun reading it, if that makes sense. If you're looking for something very trashy to pick up, I would say this. This is book candy. It was just mindless brain candy, and I do think that there's some value in that. So if you're interested in just zoning out and consuming content without having to think too much about it. Next up, we have The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. This won the Goodreads Choice Awards, and I am still very confused as to why. This book follows a criminal psychiatrist named Theo who decides to transfer locations once he realizes that this patient named Alicia is at a different mental hospital. And Alicia, shot her husband 5 times and then never spoke again. And I thought she was in shock, but, it's clear that she's not just in shock. She's, hiding something. And Theo wants to get to the bottom of it. This book was very hyped up. I know a lot of people loved it. I wanted to love it so bad because, I love me a good thriller. but I didn't, and I gave it 2 stars. But if you're someone who's new to the genre, or just someone who like doesn't need it to be too deep and you can kind of like suspend your disbelief and have fun, then I would say pick it up. It's a great beginner thriller, and I'll just leave it at that. And finally, it couldn't be a video about me talking about books that I hate without talking about Dread Nation by Justina Ireland. I have an entire review video on this where I go through the book and talk about the problems with the Native American representation, the racism that's in here. So go check that out if you want to. But something that I mentioned in my video that I really appreciated, and I still appreciate, and I think if you're looking for this, then you should definitely pick this book up, is the fact that we have a queer woman of color perspective in a historical fiction setting. Jane is black and asexual, and there is also a black bisexual character in here. And I really appreciate whenever queer characters, and especially queer characters of color, are put into historical fiction settings, because queer people of color are often erased, and whenever we talk about queer people, you mainly just get like a white gaze on it. That no, these are 2 queer women of color who just also happen to be like fighting zombies after the Civil War. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I will be doing this now every month, so make sure you go follow me on my Twitter. I have it linked in my pinned tweet, so if you click see thread, then you can see where I have the Twitter pics thread in there. Make sure you go follow me on there so you can vote on the poll for May when that comes out. It will be the first week of May. If you've read any of these books, be sure to let me know your thoughts down in the comments, but as always, keep them spoiler-free so that people don't get spoiled and I don't get yelled at, or just tag your spoilers. That's a very simple thing that you can do to make someone's day a lot better. Comment question of the day. I want you to pick a book that you gave 1 or 2 stars, or just like, if you don't do star ratings, just like a book you did not like, and find something nice to say about it. That's what we're doing today. It's very difficult. I had to dig deep into my soul to find nice things to say about some of these. But if you don't have time, or you don't have the spoons, or just the energy to answer the comment question of the day, then make sure you just leave me an emoji so I know you were here. I would prefer a yellow heart because that's my favorite color. All my social media links are down below, as well as all the videos and the people that I mentioned, so make sure you go check those out. Yeah, that's it. I hope you have a wonderful, whatever it is, wherever you are. I will see you next time for another video. Thank you for watching. Okay, cool, bye. Leave.